EP1 Why your brain won't shut up at night. Have you ever just been lying in bed when your brain suddenly starts thinking about the weirdest things? No one asked. Nothing triggered it. The thoughts just show up uninvited. You're trying to sleep and suddenly you remember something embarrassing from 4th grade. Or you overthink a message you sent this morning. Goodbye, sleep. Mind wandering isn't just random thinking. It's when your brain disconnects from the present moment, usually drifting into the past or zooming ahead into the future. Why does it happen more at night? Because all the noise outside is gone. What's left is the noise inside your head, and it gets loud. While your body winds down, your brain keeps working, especially a system called the default mode network, or DMN. DMN is a network in your brain that turns on when you're not focused on anything specific. It's like the brain's auto-storytelling mode. The DMN helps you reflect on the past, imagine the future, and construct narratives. It's the inner monologue generator you didn't ask for. In 2001, scientists noticed that some brain areas light up when people are doing nothing. They called it the default mode because it just turns on by itself. The catch: the DMN tends to loop unresolved thoughts, especially emotional ones. That's why your brain won't shut up when you want to sleep. Many of these thoughts are unfinished files, worries that haven't been resolved, or feelings that haven't been processed. Studies show people don't like doing absolutely nothing. In fact, many would rather give themselves an electric shock than sit alone in silence. When there's no stimulation, your brain makes up its own content. That's where those random, vivid thoughts come from. Looping thoughts might be your brain trying to finish something. It's like a notification. Hey, we still need to deal with this. Wandering thoughts are often tied to strong emotions: shame, regret, confusion. It's not just mental, it's emotional too. The resting brain isn't really resting. It's switching from doing to connecting, linking memories, patterns, and ideas behind the scenes. Sometimes the best ideas come when you're zoning out. Your brain is free to make new connections it wouldn't in focused mode. Psychologists call this constructive mind wandering, drifting that actually helps with creativity, problem solving, or self-reflection. The best kind of mind wandering often happens after focused thinking. It's like clearing a mental field to plant new ideas. Ever get a eureka moment in the shower? That's the demon doing its thing. No distractions, full imagination. Right before sleep, your body relaxes but your brain is still semi-active. It becomes a playground for thoughts, deep, weird, and everything in between. Your brain doesn't always know what's important, so it might obsess over something trivial like a text you didn't reply to. Some nights you're too tired to think. Other nights your mind takes off like a rocket. It depends on how much stress or mental room you have left. Looping thoughts may be hardwired. Your brain builds shortcut pathways that make certain patterns easier to revisit. Evolution taught us that silence might mean danger, so the brain fills it with thoughts just to feel safe. Studies show that your dreams often connect to what you were thinking before falling asleep. So, yes, thinking of your ex might summon them into your dreams. Relationships often spark mind loops, not because the other person did something, but because we don't know how to emotionally respond yet. Repetitive thoughts are often unfinished emotional stories. The brain brings them back, hoping you'll write a better ending this time. When recalling the past, we don't retrieve the original memory. We recall the last version of it, like making a copy of a copy. It distorts a little more each time. If your mind keeps circling the same issue, it might be pointing to a deeper emotion: guilt, fear, or the feeling of not being enough. So far, we've seen that nighttime mind wandering isn't random, it's reflective. It brings back what's unresolved, unspoken, or unloved. You can't force it to stop. In fact, the more you try to block thoughts, the more persistent they become. The better approach: don't block, just observe. Let thoughts pass like clouds instead of catching them. Writing helps. When you jot it down, your brain feels like it's been heard. It no longer needs to replay it over and over. Try a nightly mind dump. Write out everything in your head in any order. Messy is fine. Honest is better. Sound helps too. White noise, ocean waves, or rain can give your brain a soft rhythm to follow. Counting breaths isn't about distraction, it's about anchoring. Each breath brings you back to now. You don't need to stop overthinking. You just need to notice when it happens and remind yourself you're safe now. Mind wandering is often a quiet teacher. It brings back the lessons we didn't finish learning during the day. Not every thought needs a response. Just because it knocks doesn't mean you have to open the door. On nights when thoughts are loudest, maybe your heart is asking for care, not control. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who observes them. And that gives you power. Create a safe ritual before bed. A dim light, soft music, a familiar scent. Tells your brain, home now. Sometimes your brain just wants to be acknowledged. Say, I hear you, but let's rest now. That might be enough. Speaking kindly to yourself can work wonders. Try, it's okay. We'll think more about this tomorrow. Mind wandering is a quiet mirror. It shows you what still matters to you even if you've tried to forget. Sleepless nights aren't failures, they re-invitations to know yourself better. No one is immune to mind noise. We all have nights that feel like mental carnivals. Remember, by morning most of what felt huge will shrink in the daylight. Thoughts aren't enemies. They're reminders that you're still alive, still caring, still growing. If you enjoyed this, your brain probably loved it too. Subscribe. We'll keep making your brain smile one idea at a time.